Good morning, my name's Julie from So Unique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. I am most active on Instagram and I have an Etsy shop. Well, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Plans for today. I've got some orders to pack up. I've got another Highland cow to get cut out and get started on the sewing. I'm probably not going to do it all today because I've got a few other things to do. I'm on the school run today as well, and I've decided to excuse me, get some knitting out and get started back on my knitting, because I don't think I've done any knitting for a couple of weeks now. So I was trying to decide last night what I wanted to do, and I must admit, obviously having the new yarn in my advents, I really want to cast on the new yarn, but I'm not going to let myself do that, because otherwise everything else is just going to get left. And I made a promise to myself that I would actually work on some whips. So I've got last year's advent socks out. I'm at the gusset now, the start of the gusset on both socks. So that is what I'm going to work on. I think for the next couple of evenings I would like to get both gussets done. Then when I'm on the foot, I can just stick it in my handbag, bring it to work, and then when I've got 10 minutes, like when I'm at my lunch or something, I can just do a little bit of knitting. So that's my plan. So I'm going to be good. What else am I doing? I think really today is going to be about sewing and knitting and packing some orders up. But I'm just enjoying a nice cup of Yorkshire tea. I was running a bit late this morning, so I haven't had my breakfast. Didn't even have a cup of tea before I left home. But I've just had a look in my basket where I keep all my teas and that, and I've got this naked bar, which I do like these, so I'm going to have that. Put me on for a little bit, and then I'm going to have an early lunch today. But yeah, I've been humping card around basically, because I'd sold some cards to a lady ages ago, because I stopped card making a few years ago now, and I've been selling off all my card and stuff, and I brought it all down to the shop, so it's all under the counter now, so it's ready for her to pick up. So I'm just hoping she comes in today or tomorrow to pick it up, because otherwise it's going to just be in my way. Well, it's 1 o'clock now. I'm ready for my lunch. I've got a cup of Yorkshire tea. I'm using my breakfast tea here. So it's growing on me a little bit. I'm still not keen on multi-flavours, but it's growing. So for lunch, I've just been to Sub-Zero, and I've got a cheesy jacket potato with salad. There is salad under that salad cream and gherkins. So I'm going to go sit down for 10 minutes, have my lunch, and just chill out a bit. All my packing's done, so I can go to the post office when I finish here. And I think after lunch I'm going to get the Highland cow cut out, and I can start stitching. I think I've probably got enough time to do all that. I might actually take the cow home with me today and do just a little bit tonight, because I really want to do a little bit of knitting tonight. So yes, so go today. I'm back home now, being on the school run. I've got my little helper here, so I'm just enjoying a nice cup of tea in my mug and a mince pie. I'm cooking tea for my little helper, so he'll probably be here for maybe another hour and then he'll be going off home, and yeah, I'll get some work done then. Yeah, so I will try and get a little bit of knitting done, but I have actually got something to share with you, probably a bit later on. Adele has made me some stitch markers and they are really gorgeous. I can't wait to show them to you. I'm sorry about that sort of hissing sound in the background, but tea's cooking. Well, Kevin's tea's cooking. I'm just doing him like stir fry, but it's scrambled egg. I'll see if I can show you. Ignore the mess on my worktop. So that's what I'm doing tonight for Kevin. Adele's on leftovers. I'm having a Weight Watchers dinner tonight, and my little helper and Jake have both got pizza, roast potatoes and cucumber, so they're all sorted. So we're having a bit of a mishmash tonight. Anyhow, getting back to what we were saying before about what Adele has made for me. She's made some little stitch markers of tomties and they're absolutely gorgeous. I knew she was up to something last night, but she wouldn't tell me what she was doing. It was a case of when I came home, it was like, close your eyes and put your hands out. And I thought, yes, what's coming? Because knowing Adele, she'd have put a spider in my hand or something. Anyhow, yes, they are absolutely gorgeous. So I am going to pop some, probably a photograph above here, and then something in after this clip so you can have a look at some. But they will be actually going in my Etsy shop tonight, which obviously you're not going to see. You might not see this video till tomorrow. It just depends what time I get back and what time I can actually upload the video. So yes, so I'm just hoping there's one for me because I absolutely love tomties, as you all know, and I've got a bit of fabric, and I think next week or maybe this weekend I'm going to actually make a bag. I've got to have my bag. So yes, that's what I'll be doing. I just thought I'd share with you a tree decoration that I've just bought today from Asda. We've got a little Asda here and I have to pass Asda on the way to school. So I thought, as I've got a little bit of time to kill, I'd pop in and have a little look. I shouldn't have gone in really, because I bought this little tree decoration. Little camper van with a Christmas tree on top with lights on. Oh, it's quite sweet, that. I don't think I need any more decorations on my tree. I think it's quite full enough. Anyhow, while I was in there, I found this little dish. It's for tea bags, but I thought it would be perfect for putting pins in when I'm sat at the sewing machine, or if I'm on at the table or anything, just to drop them in. So yeah, that's my new purchases for today. Now it's time to open my advent calendars. It's early evening. I haven't opened anything. Anyhow, I've got another Christmas pudding for the Malteser calendar, which is great, which I'll have that in a little while. And then the tea calendar today, it's Supreme Matcha Green, which I've not had this before, so that'll be interesting. See what that tastes like. And then after the Yankee one, there are several fragrances. You get 3 of each of these fragrances, but I can't actually read the writing on the back. I think I need to look in proper daylight and have a look. It's a nice smell, but I can't quite make out sort of what fragrance it is, but it's nice, so that'll be good. And this is my Roses Moments one, and this is, I hope you can see this, that's not too bad, but it's sort of whites, purples, pinks and reds, which looks really nice. I like that one. And then one I got from Nikki, that's a lot of nice colours. There's orange and blue. It looks like it might be a bit of black. There's grey in there as well, so that's really nice. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these. I've been trying to decide what I want to make, and I'm not sure. I mean, because I've got a cosy memories blanket on the go that I started ages ago, and I've got a couple of patterns for little shawls, and I think I've got a pattern for a cowl. I think it might have been the one that was brought out last Christmas. I can't think who it's by neither. And I've also downloaded a free sock pattern for using, you know, like scrappy socks type of thing. And I think that's got like a little lacy pattern in each band, which that looks quite nice. And I downloaded another pattern as well. Oh, I can't think now what it's called. No, I'll have to look and pop it in a bit. I've remembered. It's a northeasterly. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I quite fancy doing that because I bought the pattern, but I can't find the pattern for the cowl, so I don't know what that is. So I quite fancy doing that, but I think I'm going to obviously use all my minis up. I think that's maybe something for next year to work on, and just do little projects like that with socks dotted about in between. I don't want to put myself on the yarn ban. I really don't want to do that. I mean, I'm not constantly buying yarn or anything like that, but yes, I'm afraid if I'm out and about or I see something online, I have to have it. But I don't want to go on a yarn ban. I just want to use some of what I've got and some of the patterns that I've got, because I've got some lovely patterns on Ravelry. I mean, there's some brilliant designers out there, and you know, I just want to use what I've got just for a bit. Yeah, so I think it might be not so many socks next year, and start working on the northeasterly, but I want it as a scarf, not a blanket, and maybe do a bit more on my cozy memories blanket and things like that. Then at least I'm using up some of my yarn, because otherwise it's sat there. I've still got most of my Advent sock yarn from last year and the year before, which I've not used. I've been using some of it in tops, which is okay. It's fair enough, but you know, I really need to make something with these yarns because they're beautiful and they're just sat on my shelf. So I've said it on here now, so I've got to do something. I've just found the pattern for the cowl. It's the Land of Sweets. I think that was Christmas time last year it was released. I'll just have to check now to see who it's by. It's by Helen Stewart, and that's on Ravelry, and it looks really nice. So I'm looking forward to that now. I'm getting excited now, really, because it's like new projects, isn't it? When you start something new, it's brilliant. Well, now I'm just about to sit down. I have got my candle at the side of me, and I've got a nice cup of excuse me, silly cough again. A nice cup of double chocolate mocha, so that's going to be nice. So this is my last year's Advent sock. So I've got lots of nice colours there. They don't match. I purposely knit them not to match. So, and here's my little bag of bows. Some lovely colours in there. So that's me for this evening. Apart from a little bit of sewing on my Highland cow. So yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day now. I'm glowing on this side, it's the light. But I just want to say thank you very much for joining me today. And thank you for all your lovely comments yesterday regarding the mince pies. My son had one tonight and he said they were okay, they were nice, so that's good. They do taste nice, they just don't look very good, but never mind. As long as they taste alright, I suppose that's the main thing. And thank you to any new subscribers that have joined. I know there's been 1 or 2 that have joined, and hello and welcome. So yeah, that's brilliant. So I shall see you all tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogmas. Bye.